Welcome to SVG-TV News for Thursday, December 17th, 2015. I'm Lafern Fraser with the details. Even as the New Democratic Party, the NDP, labels the ULP government as illegitimate, CARICOM's Secretary General is saying the victory of the Unity Labour Party in last Wednesday's poll is a show of confidence in Dr. Ralph Gonsalves' leadership. Ambassador Erwin LaRocque expressed that view in a congratulatory message on Wednesday to the Prime Minister. He says the ULP's fourth consecutive election victory was also a clear demonstration that the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines trust in the ability of the Gonsalves government to maintain the progress achieved and to guide them safely through the current challenging times. The ULP won 8 seats to the NDP's 7, but the opposition is claiming the election was rigged in favor of the ruling ULP party. CARICOM sent a mission to observe the polls. The Commonwealth and the Organization of American States also sent observer teams. And St. Lucia's Prime Minister Dr. Kenny Anthony has also extended congratulations to Dr. Gonsalves on his party's 4th consecutive term in office. According to the St. Lucia News Online, Dr. Anthony, in his congratulatory statement on Friday, December 11th, said that Dr. Gonsalves, quote, "success is unprecedented and by all accounts a magnificent victory in which he has written a new chapter in the history of electoral politics in the region," unquote. The newspaper quoted Dr. Anthony as saying that the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines have also spoken and their decision deserves respect. The St. Lucian Prime Minister further stated that he looks forward to continued close collaboration with Prime Minister Gonsalves in the mutual interest of the two countries. Meanwhile, leader of the NDP, Anim Eustace, says that only with a free and fair by-election will the New Democratic Party accept defeat. Eustace said that the NDP and the people of SVG are not satisfied with the December 9th results due to the copious evidence that point to foul play, especially in central Leeward, and therefore have embarked on a mission where democracy and fairness will be the ruler of the day.
The general elections held on December 9th were conducted under circumstances that were illegal, which has undermined the will of the electorate who voted. I know that this view is shared by the majority of Vincentians, who are aware of the miserable social and economic conditions in this country under the ULP government. Last evening, I issued a brief statement in which I informed the electorate that we, the NDP, declare victory in these elections, and we do not accept the ULP government as legitimate.
Vincentians are being advised that it is not the matter of death, but the life which we live before death. Delivering his sermon at the state funeral of the late Grafton Isaacs on Tuesday, Methodist pastor Adolph Davis said that it is better to have loved and have lost than to have not loved at all. He noted that there is the process of transition in the negotiation of losing a loved one, but as a people we must be aware of what he called fundamental loss, which is the loss of self.
The greatest loss. In fact, is he not right scripture words in this way? What does it profit? If you should be the most liked, popular, or accumulate the most wealth, or achieve the highest academic and social awards, what does it profit? If you have all these things that mankind the art to let go, but you lose your soul.
Davis urged persons to be mindful that the ultimate judge sees and knows who we are, hears our words, and knows our thoughts. This, as he noted, there is work to be done as a people to address the issue of sin.
Paul therefore challenging us to appreciate that this picture is bigger than social acceptance. This picture is bigger than whether or not we have a state funeral. This picture is bigger than whether or not people remember what we're after. This picture for me, my brothers and sisters, has to do with who we are under God, before God, and how we are able to approach the throne of judgment and grace.
And the High Court will hold a special sitting tomorrow to pay tribute to the life and work of the late Grafton Cephas Isaacs, a former Attorney General here. Isaacs was laid to rest earlier this week following a funeral service at the Kingstown Methodist Church. Tomorrow's special sitting of the High Court is expected to begin at 10 a.m. and will be presided over by Justice Brian Cottle. Isaacs died at age 87 and left to mourn his wife, Cicely, and 5 children. Some sad news: the police are investigating the death of Ivo Riffin, a 59-year-old unemployed resident of Queens Drive. Riffin's lifeless body was discovered floating in the waters off the reclamation site Kingstown on Tuesday, December 15, 2015, shortly after 5 p.m. He was last seen alive that same day. A post-mortem examination carried out on the body of the deceased on Thursday, December 17th, showed that he died as a result of drowning. Oswald Andrews, a laborer of Byra Hill, has been ordered to face the judge and jury at the next practical sitting of the criminal session on a charge of wounding with intent on Sion Map of Chester Cottage. The order was given by Chief Magistrate Rayshon Brown at the conclusion of a preliminary inquiry to determine whether a case was made out for him to answer at the High Court. Andrews is accused of arming himself with a cutlass and inflicting a severe wound to the left hand of Map on Valentine's Day 2015. Chairman of the National Nine Mornings Committee, Michael Peters, says the festival is of great importance to many sectors of SVG and is encouraging Vincentians to give it their fullest support. Nine Mornings is a unique festival celebrated in St. Vincent and the Grenadines annually, with activities taking place across the island. 9 mornings leading up to Christmas.
It's a festival that has significant economic, social, cultural, and especially tourism importance. And it's important for Vincentians to continue to support the festival and continue to celebrate it. Because a lot of people do come back home around this time. And a lot of Vincentian nationals living abroad, they bring their friends, a lot of visitors come home. So we got to show them that we have the best Christmas celebration anywhere in the world. And we could only do that by coming out and supporting the various events across the country. Whether you're in the Windward, the Leeward, down the Grenadines, as far as Canawan, Union, Beckway, all these communities are having 9 mornings activities. So come out and be part of our unique festivity.
Peter says while the origin of the festival is not fully known, it continues to be a festival that encompasses activities bringing thousands of persons together.
Festival attracts everybody. It is the one festival in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, perhaps in the world, that you have young, old, Christians, non-Christians, children, grandparents, everybody come together and occupy one space, one stage. I can't think of any other activity or festival in the world where the Soca Monarch is followed by a gospel band, a preacher comes after a steel band, that sort of mix. But it's that kind of festival that brings everybody together.
At Christmas time, the chiming bell of the Salvation Army could be heard all throughout the city streets as the appeal for monetary assistance to help those in need becomes the clarion call. And in busy haste, many may pass the kettles and the volunteers who continually ring the bells. But head of the non-profit organization, Major Pierre Antoine, emphasized that the donations made by those who pass by and drop a few coins in the bucket go a significant way to ensure those in need are clothed and fed. Major Antoine, however, admitted that unfortunately things were not as cheerful for the Salvation Army as persons were more caught up with the election season.
Because of the election, and we find it a little bit difficult and so on. But people understand, and people are looking forward to give. And because at this time when they give for a worthy cause, especially in Christmas season, in Christmas time. As I said before, Christmas is a time of sharing and giving gifts, and specifically to those who are less fortunate, giving to children too, who don't have, where some parents cannot afford, to give much to them. So I think, this is very significant at this time.
Major Antoine says that workers are busy packing parcels of food and toiletries for the needy, and so far some 600 have been bagged. He, however, expressed the hope to get 1,000 by Christmas with the help of public donations.
We may not have 800 people coming one time in that service, but definitely we provide for 800 persons. Yes, 800 persons.
So what you're saying is that after Christmas, even after Christmas, you're still giving,
Yes,
you're still sharing.
after Christmas, because you know January month is a difficult month, and where majority of people spend all that they have during the time of Christmas. But now you know, as an organization, as you know, Salvation Army, Salvation Army as an organization, and then people will come in January, and then when they come now, we cannot turn them back, and whatever little it is, we must find something and to give to them. So then this is why we just want to make sure to raise our target. It is very hard, it is very difficult, but we are pushing it very, very hard to get the target.
And with the season of giving and sharing in full effect, SVG-TV News took to the streets of capital city Kingstown to get a sense of how things are going for the businesses. Some operations expressed off-camera that the season has been slow, but over the last few days it has begun to pick up. Those merchants who spoke with us on camera also admitted that over the last few days things have begun to improve.
We make baskets, we make fans, handbags, we make clay pots. These are made from clay, local clay, from St. Vincent. We get local clay from St. Vincent and make these local pots, and these are made from straw. Well, sale is not too bad. We get a little sale now and again. Once a while somebody come and buy something. We are grateful to God for whatever we get, sell, and that is how it is. And we are here for the week from Monday to tomorrow, Friday. That's when we finish up.
A variety of items on sale. We have cologne specials, so you know people are more going towards that. We have both male and female, so we have them as packages with you may get them with bags, or you may get them with other selected items from the store. So yes. What I find is selling more for the season is the jewelry and the colognes. I don't think people go with cards anymore. You know, it's kind of yesteryear. Yes, so the jewelry and the colognes, that's our best seller for the year, for the season.
The sets for weddings, and we have tray covers, curtains, bathroom sets, name it, we have it all here at A&T store.
And how are sales going for the Christmas season? Is it picking up?
Well, for the past couple of days, I should say it's picking up. It's very much picking up. The days before it was very slow. I hope from Sunday back it will be good. It will be good. Come and shop at A&T store. We have the best here and best customer service here as well.
We also spoke with some shoppers on what they were getting themselves and loved ones.
Are you shopping? What are you getting for your Christmas?
A bike.
Okay. So what are you picking up? You picking up anything for the Christmas season?
I'm looking for something for my little brother.
What are you looking for? You think you like?
A toy car.
So you're looking for that toy car, that special car?
Yeah.
We're shopping for St. Benedict's Children's Home, actually. We're students from St. James School of Medicine, and we're out shopping for them.
Very good. So what are some of the items you're picking up so that persons could maybe pick them up and drop them off?
Shoes, clothes, underwear, socks, anything that they have. We have a whole list of things that the sister gave us.
Okay. Anything else you want to say?
No, that's all we're doing. We're just shopping out for the children for Christmas. So we're hoping to give them something nice for Christmas this year.
Right now I'm just looking around, looking for some toys for the kids and for family, looking for gifts for family and stuff.
The Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force Crime Prevention Unit will be joining forces with several other law enforcement departments and agencies tomorrow in staging the 2015 Crime Prevention Exhibition. The exhibition will be staged in front of the Central Police Station, Kingstown, and will have representation from the Traffic Department, Fire Department, Narcotics Department, Coast Guard, Anti-Human Trafficking Unit, and the Criminal Investigations Department. Presentations will also be made by the Customs and Excise Department as well as Immigration. This year's exhibition is being held under the theme Crime Reduction Begins with Crime Prevention. Play your part today. The overall objective of the exhibition is to sensitize persons on how to be safe during the Christmas season and avoid being targets of criminals. Persons would have an appreciation of identifying counterfeit money, carrying cash, securing homes and vehicles, as well as carrying wallets and purses safely. The public is invited to the exhibition, which starts at 9 a.m. ends at 5 p.m.